Like,
we all got a story that's meant to be told, you know?
Yeah, bro, if you told me like a year and a half ago you're gonna move to like California, and like after growing up 31 years in New York, well, 30 years, you know, I'm 31 now, and like you're 2 years ago, if you said like you're not gonna be working at Geico as a supervisor anymore, and like you're gonna be a photo or video guy, I'd be like, shut the fuck up, you're gonna live in California? No fucking way.
What's happening, guys? Coast to Coast Studios, your host for Behind the Grams, where we jump into some of the stories, motivation, and inspirations behind some of these Instagram feeds that we watch every day. Tonight, I have good friend and fellow videographer, Jason Anthony over here. Let's introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jason Anthony, originally from New York. Now I'm living in California. Pleasure to be here with Trav today. I'm hyped.
Appreciate you coming through. What's your Instagram? Let's just run into it.
My Instagram's I'm_Jason Anthony.
And you're located here in Orange County?
Yeah.
Killer.
Orange County.
Describe a little bit in depth what you do, what you see yourself as a business owner.
Right now I'm a full-time content creator. I like to just create all various different types of content for people, whether it's small to medium businesses, brands, personal lifestyle branding, stuff like that. So that's what I'm specializing in right now.
That's awesome. Where did it start? Tell me a little bit about Behind the Grams, you know, the story into what you do.
The story is kind of funny. I was living in New York and I picked up a camera, and a buddy of mine owns a vape company, actually, like the e-juice company.
Yeah.
And he asked me to do some product shots. So I started doing product photography. And then the next thing I know, like all these brands are hitting me up, started posting on an Instagram a while ago.
Absolutely.
And next thing I know, like I'm picking up the camera, started doing video, tried vlogging, failed miserably.
It happens to the best of us.
But I learned a lot, especially through YouTube and everything like that.
The one thing about being a creator is you need to dive into fields that you're not really comfortable with.
100%.
And learn through those.
You gotta fail.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
pretty much.
To learn, to be successful, you can fail. One of my favorite quotes is, if you learn from your failures, you can fail your way to success.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes it costs you a little bit of money to fail.
Absolutely. And friendships and different things, you know?
Yeah.
You learn, unfortunately, when it comes to business and friends, you sometimes learn their intentions. You see what
Thank you.
You find what their real intentions are sometimes, and that's unfortunate. But it's a part of the cycle of learning, your trial and errors and failing and learning from those.
Yeah. Another thing my dad told me, and this kind of cliche, but you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable and like setting yourself up for situations you normally wouldn't be okay in and stuff like that. Like you'll grow more as an individual, and I truly believe it, because like if you told me a year from now I'd be talking in front of these cameras or have a YouTube channel, I'd be like, absolutely not, because I was super introverted.
Not uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable with it.
Now it's just
you get used to it.
It gets easier.
Do you ever find yourself interviewing people that are just not comfortable in front of the camera?
Yeah, 100%. Like my girlfriend, low key, don't kill me if you're watching this, but she's just started a YouTube channel not too long ago, and she'd be swaying in her chair like this. Yeah. And I'd be like behind the camera, I'd be like, yo, chill, like stop. And like she'd watch it and be like, wow, I look like an idiot. I'm like, well, you gotta learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's putting yourself in those uncomfortable positions, and you get used to it. You get comfortable with it. You realize you're just talking to your homies, you know? You're just chilling, just make it comfortable and be you. That's what it all comes down to.
That's what it's about, 100%.
Be you, be yourself. Don't try to be somebody you're not. So somebody asked you to do a shoot, and kind of like me, when I shot photography a ton, and I was shooting at a club one night, and this Supercross rider was outside the club, and they had a little tent, and he's like, do you shoot video? Do you want to come on tour next week? I was like, yeah, I shoot video, but it's like bullshit in my way, you know?
Fake it till you make it, dude.
Got it home, and I was like, YouTube, how to shoot video, boom, and you need to have confidence in what you can accomplish, you know?
100%. Believe in yourself. Like if you don't know how to do something at that moment, you can learn how to really quick with different platforms, and I believe like faking it until you make it, like 100%.
Totally.
Yeah.
And another problem I sometimes find myself is like, when I got hired for my last wedding, like I didn't have much to show, but what my portfolio shows isn't the limit of my creations, you know? Just because I haven't been paid to shoot something doesn't mean I can't shoot it.
100%, yeah. And for you guys watching that are creators also, if you don't have a certain niche done just yet, but you want to get into a niche, offering like a one-time free paid gig like also helps, but a reel.
Yeah,
like if
absolutely.
you put together a film reel of like all the work you've done and like the dopest shots, if you want to get into fitness, but your reel is just like weddings and cars, if you have dope like visuals,
yeah, absolutely.
the fitness community is gonna want you. Like, don't let it like.
If you can create a good shot, capture lighting right, all photography and videography is the reflection of light.
That's it.
So if you can create a good composition with a solid layout for light, you're good.
Yeah,
You'll learn.
I agree, 100%.
Totally. So that's awesome. We dug into a little bit about that. What do you find motivates you every day? I know there's a lot of struggles and it's hard to stay motivated. Like it's hard to be like, I gotta keep creating. And what are some things that motivate you?
Well, what things that motivate me would first of all be my girlfriend, which is the whole reason why I decided to move out to California, believe it or not. Like, it had nothing to do with what work I'm doing right now, but like friends like you and like other creators that I see right there, I think it's kind of like a game, like not trying to one up each other, but you get inspiration from others and then
each other.
Figure out ways to like make it your own. So if you see like the popular neon portraits that are out or transitions in videos, you can take bits and pieces and then just like make it your own instead of just being like the copy person or using those cliche like, you know.
Yeah, totally.
Skill sets, like you can make it your own. I think motivating myself would just be like thinking outside the box, which I see you do in a lot of your stuff too.
Totally, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I like that too. It's like having a jogging partner. You're not competing against them, but you're pushing each other. You're running against each other, and we're humanly natural competitors, you know? We're like, we want to not outdo, but we want to keep pushing each other to be better.
I think like a lot of people that I talk to and vibe with, it's like, there's enough work, there's enough money, there's enough like success for everybody to come up together.
Absolutely.
And I'd rather be like part of like a little niche or help others learn and teach than just be like some of the Instagram people. And I know you guys have DM'd them before where you'll ask them a question and like genuinely like just want to ask like a question like, how'd you take that shot? What lens are you using? And they don't have the time, they leave it unseen. Like, I think it's just, as a community of creators, we just all need to like lift everyone up because at the end of the day, we all like share the same passion.
Totally. And even if you're like shooting music videos, like an artist doesn't want the same look every time. So usually when they're shooting music videos, they want to switch up their creators. So it's like, yo, my homie does dope work too. Like, definitely go to him. You're a big community. You're competing in a business world to all make money, but you're also a family helping each other build and grow along with you.
100%. And half the time, these people that reach out to you, they're gonna be like, do you need a second, you know, camera? And if I know you're free that day, I'll hit you up. Or do you know a photographer? And like, that's how you can like literally push and pull your friends into these gigs with you. And you know the next time they're asked, like, who do you know? You're the first person that comes to mind because you helped them out. So it's like, you can really bring up a lot more people than you think about.
Absolutely. And it's all about just helping your friends. It's not, what's the fun of having money when you're the only one with it?
For real.
You know what I mean? If you're rich, but you're the only one rich, what's the fun of that, you know? Like, come up together, help your peers. Heck yeah. What's one of your biggest failures in this video game in the last adventures that you've had?
One of my biggest failures, damn.
It's a tough one, but you learn a lot. Me, I learn a lot from my failures, so those are always good questions to ask.
I'm a Sony shooter, and I decided to start dabbling with S-Log2 footage. And if you guys don't know what log footage is, it's a really flat profile, and you could color grade and really push and pull the colors, and there's a ton of dynamic range. Well, I didn't know that you're supposed to overexpose by 2 stops. So you're exposing for the shadows. So I exposed at like 0 or +3. So after this gig, I got home, put the stuff in like my camera, uploaded it, and I noticed that I had nothing but noise.
You had no detail.
Noise, just everything in the shadows. So I downloaded a plugin called Neat Video, and it helped reduce a lot of the noise, but instantly after that, I went on YouTube. Once again, YouTube, it's like the...
it's college.
And you don't need film school, you go to YouTube. And I learned how to properly expose. I go outside, shoot a few clips, go inside, edit it, and next thing I know, like, I got it down.
There's my problem, and that's how to fix it.
I had to fail at that though, and I wound up not charging them and giving them the footage for free because I felt so bad.
So you paid to learn that lesson,
but you have to fail. If you're not failing, you're not gonna grow.
If it didn't happen to that client, it was gonna happen to the next one.
100%.
You had to learn it. Totally. What's some of your short-term goals? Let's say like the next year. What do you want to accomplish before 2019?
accomplishing before 2019, well, just like him, I've gone full-time a while back, and you know, when you're a freelance videographer or creative in general, you have your busy weeks, you have your slow weeks, and there's a lot of highs and lows. So I think just networking and getting a little bit more consistency.
Filling those gaps.
Yeah, that and growing my YouTube channel.
Dope.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. What's your projected subscriber count by 2019? What would you like to be at? Of course, 1 million.
If I could hit like right now I'm at like 2,400. If I could hit 5K by January, I'll be super stoked.
Hell yeah.
So
I think it's very accomplishable.
100%.
Your work's awesome. It's providing knowledge, you know,
Thank you.
without asking for nothing. You know? You don't ask for a subscription.
Yeah.
You make your money other ways. Us content creators, we can make money by affiliate marketing. You're creating value and taking a percentage off of somebody else.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
Off of Amazon, off of the product creator.
Yeah.
You know, you take
people making a ton of money.
You don't need to monetize and make money off your guys like Ty Lopez. Like I love Ty Lopez. I love that dude, but I've seen a lot of channels do really successful, and as soon as they monetize and ask for something,
I know.
It can create a little conflict between.
I personally monetize right now. I'm gonna put myself
But you're
on
doing
blast.
it right.
But the reason why is because with doing a bunch of research right now, YouTube is exposing more creators who are monetizing that aren't. So like your video is more, if you monetize versus not, if you monetize, your video is gonna be coming up as suggested.
Yeah.
If you don't, it's gonna get pushed down the line, and we know
they make a little percentage off of every Amazon sale too. Yeah.
it's so much BS.
Absolutely. But
you
you're
know.
doing it right because you're not saying, hey, if you want to learn this, you need to pay.
Yeah.
You're making a commission saying, hey, this is how you do it. If you need a brush or a sensor cleaner, you can buy it off Amazon, and I'll collect a small percentage of it.
Pennies. It's pennies, but pretty much my channel is just teaching other creators how to step up their content creating skills.
Absolutely,
Like,
and
that's
it's enabling you to keep providing knowledge to your creators.
There you go. That's it.
Absolutely. We all gotta survive. We all gotta get that bread. So what's some of your long-term goals?
Long-term goals?
5-10 years.
To be traveling the world, making like travel films or working with brands, capturing content or creating content for them in like Thailand, Bali, just being able to travel all over the world, kind of like Matt Como and Sam Colder and those type of guys, but with my own flair and not so trendy. Like you have to develop your style once again. So yeah, being able to travel, living a lifestyle that's like just free, I feel like, and just like being able to create 24/7 is what I really would love to do.
Jim Carrey says it best. He says, I wish everybody can reach the level of fame and money, because you'll realize that that's not where you find your happiness. You know, it's through memories and the people that you share it with, and that's dope. And I feel traveling enables that.
Yeah, 100%.
The only reason why people say life is short is because of routine. Because you've been doing same job for the last 20 years. You know, if you went to a different country for the next 50 years of your life, you'd remember each year. You'd say, oh, 1999, I went to Belize, you know, and I did this, and your life wouldn't go by. It goes by so slow.
Yeah.
And as a content creator, I look forward to being 80 years old and hopping on this computer and just pressing play on my whole life.
Yeah. Well, that's so cool. That's like what's so cool about our generation. It's like we're able to digitally capture moments that you'll never, like my VHS tapes, like growing up, like my mom doesn't know where they are, but like if I post it to the internet, as long as no one deletes it, like it's always gonna be there. So just, I think with me, and I'm sure you, like traveling, you're capturing those once in a lifetime experiences that are to you.
Absolutely.
So like your trip to Thailand or Japan is gonna be different from mine. We might hit up the same spot, but it's gonna be completely, it's gonna be documented completely differently because of our style.
Totally, yeah.
That's what's really cool.
No two people see the same tree, you know?
Yeah.
Who inspires you?
I mean, I think this is a given, but like, I think every creator's inspiration right now is like Peter McKinnon. Like seeing that guy just crush it, like inspired
18
me.
months, 19, what is he at now, a year and a half?
I subbed to him at 50,000 subs, and like next thing I know, the guy's like at 2 million and just working with some amazing people. So he inspires me, him, his buddy Matty Hapoya, my girlfriend, like there's like friends like you and like my homies, like it's just like, once again, seeing everyone succeed and grow individually and bringing each other up. That's inspiration right there.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. If you could say one thing to some of the creators, one really knowledgeable piece of information, what would you say?
Don't let, as cliche as it sounds, don't let anyone tell you you can't do something. I was working in behind the desk, 9 to 5, great money, and I just packed up my bags and came here with no idea what it was I was gonna do. Started doing photo and video, and I would never look back. I'm not meant to be behind the desk.
Oh, absolutely.
So if there's something you guys want to accomplish, just go after it and learn. There's so much free information available to you guys that you're doing a disservice to yourself if you're not educating yourself with this free information that's available online.
100%.
Yeah.
YouTube is everything. You can learn anything you want off YouTube.
YouTube, Skillshare, all these, like, I mean, it's just endless. Like,
that's awesome. Heck yeah. Hey, I want to really appreciate you coming through. Again, my name is Coast to Coast Studios. We got Jason Anthony in the house. I'm your host for Behind the Grams, where we dig into some of the inspirations, motivations, and the stories behind the feeds that we watch every day. Thank you guys for coming through. Again, Jason,
peace
thank
out,
you.
guys. Take care.
It's a wrap.
Cool.
Thanks, bud.
No, thank you for having me. It's dope, dude.